queen left on the free. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be silent like bass hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think I'm better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She in Vegas, and Summerlee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, but I think you're better than me, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can't outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got to...
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Up next, it's our main event between the Dallas Cowboys and the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys' Brandon Aubrey getting this all set up, and he'll get this one started here in Dallas. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. And his first pass falls incomplete.
Okay, let's see. I mean, he can. Just let me get some people lined up saying I got it first. Nah, that's what I've been doing. You know what I'm saying? I done sent some people. Yeah.
All did to break things up. And now they face second down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
And the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he gets it forward to show about a yard out of that. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. To the air on 3rd and long. It's on target to Williams. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Flushed out of the pocket. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. All right, here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. 26.
Dak now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Into the hands of Pickett. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. George Pickens the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 46. 26.
Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, 26.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 46, 46. All right, 26.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 47.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Play action now for Prescott. Knocked away,
Good deep, boy.
incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Go right in.
They go with Williams on the counter. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down. One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Yeah, here we go. I think. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Why? Hey, 47. 26.
On 4th down, Prescott's a throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Escapes out to the left. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening. It's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. 1st and 10 from the 43. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Draw play. This is Williams. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You've got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Yeah!
From the red zone on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Here's Williams to start the drive. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Kalen Carson with the tackle. Offense to the line fast. Here's Dak. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And finally, they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Here we go. 26.
First down, here's Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's 2nd down.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, with out routes or in routes just like that.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Forced out to his right. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
From the red zone now. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
Yeah, here we go. 47. 26.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Throwing on first is Prescott. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Back to the air, Prescott. Short pass brought in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yeah! So we're going to 53.
Dak throwing again. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here we go, 46.
Throwing again is Dak. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, 26.
Working inside the red zone. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Here we go, going to 54. Wide in.
Dak out of the pistol. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. Aubrey puts it through, and that'll get him back to 11. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more from the NFL on EA Sports. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tolbert now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Second half starts with a run by Williams. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down by Deron Bland.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Williams on the stop. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Straight ahead with Williams. No one's around him. He's got space. Into the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Prescott's going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they try for 2, but it doesn't work out.
14, Cowboys 9.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Kevontae Turpin on the return. He stops on the run back at the 27. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
Prescott to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
Kill. Yeah! Here we go, 46. 26.
He's back to throw. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Another run for Williams. Still has some space inside the 35. Keeps it moving. And they are going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Yeah! What are you thinking?
They stay on the ground with Williams. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Yeah! Then we're going to 53. 26.
They try again with Williams. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak now from the gun. And a downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Plain zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Yeah, here we go.
Again on 2nd and 10. Prescott throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Pass is caught by Blue. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Cowboys, 1st down.
Shotgun snap and give to Blue. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
42-yard line. 4 yards.
47.
2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That heater's going to fall to the turf. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. Line in. 26.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
This is Williams. No repeat success in that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Give to Williams from the gun. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Get out there.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. So nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 46-yard line.
Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. From the gun is Prescott. Headed out right. Trying to push deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Yeah, here we go. I take line, ain't it? Here we go, 46. 26.
Looking to throw it. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Savon Rebel with the pick. And the Cowboys are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Dallas Cowboys.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 32-yard line.
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
at 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Yeah, here we go. I think. One,
The drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll get a couple of yards back, but it will be 2nd and long.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 12.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Yeah.
2nd down, Prescott. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He'll let this go for Pickens. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
On 4th down, they snap it to Dak. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. He gets free. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' 1st down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time.
Why you ain't answering? Why you ain't answer the phone the first time?
I'm not talking. Peace.
Yeah, do you want me to bring you something to eat?